God, keep your door closed. Oh my God. Blech. Hey Ghost, hey Kelly. Hold on, I'm gonna turn down my ringer, guys. So don't go off while we're going live. Anyways, hey Kelly, hey Ghoster World, hey Mr. Ghost Mafia. I'm gonna wait for more people to come in and then I'll tell you guys what's going on. But look at this awful snowstorm we're getting. We were supposed to get a dumping on today and it don't look like it's gonna dump on us at all. I've been so pissed off for like an hour and I've been trying to calm down, but I can't calm down. I'm so freaking pissed off. I'm so freaking furious. Oh my God. I know, right? Oh. Hey Carla, hi Brenda. Right? Here's the snowstorm we're having. It's because we have it all. Yeah. Oh, really? That's awesome, Ashley. Hey, lovely. I just don't want to have to keep going. Yeah, right? Pretty snowstorm. It's about 40-something degrees. That little girl keeps opening that guy's house, and it stinks so bad. And I need a cigarette so bad. Hi, Christina. Oh, okay. Alright, we got 11 people in here, so. Alright, close your door. You guys stink real bad. Oh my God. Oh my God, she stinks so bad. Ugh. Oh, I hate having stinky neighbors, man. Why am I so mad? Alright, you guys ready to hear why I'm so... Oh my God, okay. Let me go inside because I can't stand that smell anymore. Oh my God, they stink so bad, you guys. I can't even describe that smell. Oh my God, it smells like dumpster. Ugh. Worse than a dumpster. Oh my gosh.
Did you watch,
Hi, Kelly. Alright.
You were running Frozen's videos?
Yeah?
And it said that one of his videos got removed. Which is probably a guitar video, but that's alright.
I'm sure you got... Yeah, see, Frozen, we were running your videos. Hey, Laura, the fam. Alright, you guys ready? I'm gonna turn around my camera now. So you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay. Hi, guys. Okay. Oh, God. God, what does your brother keep in that backpack?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay, say hi to everybody.
Say hi to everybody.
Why is the camera like that? Sorry, I dropped you guys in the dirt the other day, and ever since then I can't get it. The camera right, it's all blurry. Okay. Hey Tim. Hi California Greenhorn. Alright. So here's why I'm so mad. Okay. So Jackson has... Okay, so... First let me explain. Okay, so... Jackson has been sick for a very, 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 very long time. I have had to fight with... Hold on, flipping you guys around. Okay. I've had to fight with the schools up and down and back again. Every year it's the same freaking thing. Hey, Blind. I'm like, I'm brewing fire because I'm mad. It must be something in the air because I am so pissed off at his school. I'm still waiting for a phone call from them. I'm sure they're going to be probably pissed off as well. So when you have a sick child and you have a doctor's note, that doctor's signature is a legal binding contract and it is like a law. Your school must follow every single direction that, hey Donna, every single direction that the doctor has given. And if they do not, you can file a lawsuit on the school because that is a legal binding document. It is like a law, you know, and that trumps any school board. It trumps any school rules, anything. Well, Jackson has a note stating, one, that he can eat when he wants, drink when he wants, use the restroom when he wants, and go to the clinic when he wants. It's like a universal pass. He just shouldn't have to ask. He just gets up and goes. And the doctor has signed off on it. Every year, I've gotten a new contract signed. And the school, so he goes to this teacher, and he's been calling me right before this class and wants to come home. And I'm like, okay, you know, I have to go get him because, you know, when you have a sick kid, you just don't ignore it. You know, you do what the school, you know, what your kid's telling you to do. Well, he didn't call me, or he did text me that the teacher told him to, like, angrily told him to sit back down and he's not going to the bathroom. And she said, bathroom breaks are for your passing periods only. I was so fucking pissed off. I told him, get up and just go. Don't ask, just go. So she tries to grab him in the hallway and get him to go back in the class. Now he has a note, he has a letter, he has everything stating that he shouldn't even be at school. He should be doing online schooling because he is just too sick and the stress will make him worn down, and that's why he's been so tired. He's so stressed out, and this one particular teacher, she tried to grab his arm. One, and two, like, the doctor trumps whatever that teacher tells him. So he comes out of school. He wanted to come home like halfway through his lunch period, so I went and got him. And so I left a message stating that I swear to God, if that teacher, he's not going back to that class. I told the counselor and I told the principal, I said he will not be going back to that class until she knows fully aware that there is a legal binding contract stating that he can use the restroom any time of the day he needs to go. He has really bad bowels, so that isn't fair to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. 4 of us here on the roster. Me, Mac, Jesse, and Stu. Oh, wow. Did the teacher get informed of the info at Jackson? Yeah, Frozen. Every teacher has been emailed a letter by the principal, and attached to that is the letter from the doctor. That's why he only goes half day and he has 1 day off a week. He has been so stressed out that he's so tired, he's so weak, he can't he can't do anything. Are you serious? Wow. Everyone quit. Wow. So he comes out of school and he told me that the whole story of him just walking out and him trying to get grabbed by her, and he like kind of shoved off her, went and used the restroom, went and came back, and of course he was in trouble, right? So I called the counselor, called the principal, I let them be aware that he will not be attending that class until she is fully aware and has it through her thick frickin' skull that he is sick. He can't do it. Like, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it's a legal binding contract, and from that you can file a lawsuit. So I said, it's either you guys get on this teacher and get her fully informed, or he's not even coming to school. How about that? Because he has a doctor's note stating he shouldn't even be at school. So he should be treated equally and fairly, but every teacher there knows that he is sick. He's sick. There's nothing Jackson can do about it. He can't control it. So, I'm like ready to freaking call a lawyer. His dad is pissed. Craig is so mad. Mm-hmm. I have all the originals. I have, they got all the copies. But they were able to see the originals. Hi, Trendy Gal. He's got a lot of different things going on. Where they can't detect what the autoimmune problem is. But the stress makes him really tired. It makes him fatigued. And that teacher stresses him out. He's got a bile duct disorder and he's got really weak bowels. Like you know what I mean? So that's not fair to him. So that happened to me. At one point I just said, get the heck out of my face. I said that, to a teacher. Oh my God, I'm blind. Sometimes you have to stand up to those teachers because they think that they're freaking, they walk on water or something, and they don't. Okay, I know who that was calling. I might have to return that call when I get off, but anyways, I thought Aniki is this teacher doesn't check smell. Let's see, physical copy. She has the physical copy. Every teacher in the entire school, because he has to have that universal pass. And that pass states that he can be out in the halls, if he has to go to his locker to get his snack, if he goes to his backpack to get his drink. Like, there's teachers that monitor the hallway, so every teacher there knows and has a physical copy. Like, especially his teachers have that copy. She doesn't care. She never has. Kynan had her, and she was really nice to Kynan. But Kynan's real quiet, and Jackson's not. So, I'm waiting for the call back from the school. I'm going to see what they're going to do about it. But, I told her he's not going back. He's not going to that class anymore. Like, just pull him from that class. He'll do it at home. And then, like, he misses days, and there's not a whole lot I can do about that. When he misses, so he goes in, when he goes back to school, he goes to try to get his makeup homework, and she won't give it to him. She just tells him, go look at the thing online. He goes to look at the thing online, and he can't find the assignments. There's nothing on there. It's all math stuff. So he goes back to her and tells her that. And then she just, like, ridicules him. She, like, puts him down like he's an idiot or something. Yeah, I'm about ready to call a lawyer. His dad is, like, already on, like, the online at work looking at lawyers because, yeah, you know how many teachers I... Yeah. Jackson had an art teacher one time that did the same thing and crumpled up his artwork and threw it in the trash. He tried to get it back out and so he could bring it home and show me. And she took it, snatched it out of his hand, and threw it at him. That teacher ended up getting fired for that. Yeah, exactly. We have to stand up for our kids because we are their voices. We're their everything. Yeah, Jackson's at the point he just is done. He doesn't want to go to that class anymore. He's completely fucking stressed out. He comes home the other day and he has a complete fucking headache. And that's not fair. Like, he's completely stressed out just because of this one teacher. He's still making straight A's, but why is she making it so much harder for him? Yeah, probably. He is doing 10th grade English right now, mixed with his 9th grade English, so he can get that in that one semester. He's getting his entire 10th grade English out of the way. So, I mean, and even there he's having a problem. It's becoming too easy. And I'm talking, this is a grade above him, and it's becoming too easy for him to, like, he's already read the book that they're supposed to read and be done with it by the end of March. And then they have another book that they're going to do. Jackson's already done with the book. So now what is he supposed to do? You know what I mean? So it's like they don't keep up with his, like, how he goes, however, if he's lower or higher, it doesn't matter. They just don't keep up with him. So my son had an IUP in place and the teachers didn't follow it. My mother got the state involved and the teachers got fired, and that's what I had to do for his elementary school. is get the school board involved. They know me by name because I'm constantly on the phone with them. I'm like on the phone, I would say once a week about Jackson to the school board. And I don't usually talk about anything like that on my stream, but like I think a lot of people don't understand that, you know, Ashley's right. We have to stand up for our kids because no matter how old they are, because they need somebody 100% on their side all the time, no matter what. And when they don't have that, it's like they don't know how to fight back. They think it's an excuse for making it up. We pulled him out of high school and signed him up for a program for the sick children, and they can finish as they go. That's okay. I'll look into it, Trendy. Hi, Mick Shiznit. How are you? Sorry, I was ranting. But they muted me. Oh. Two hellos. Oh, I'm sorry, Mick Shiznit. Because they are bent on trying to make students work their way for school. It is no one that fits all, everyone learning differently. And they determine thinkers, aka cave dwellers. Yeah. We are listening to Aniki. I am cooking. You're not seeing the chat. Oh. You're just listening? Okay. Hi, Diva Dan. Sorry, guys. I needed a vent. I needed a rant because, it just isn't, I don't know. It just isn't right. Should look into letting him test out and be done with the BS. Yeah, no kidding. In the class he's supposed to be doing, he does another class that's online, and he finished it. I'm talking, we're at the beginning of the semester. January was the beginning, and we're at the beginning of February. He's done. Like, he has straight A's, and that one of his other classes he has to do. And I don't know. Hi, Allie. For him being around children with cancer, and it is the last result because the school system here in NC just didn't care. Hi, Ham. Yeah, and I don't usually talk about Jackson online because it's a really personal, like, and I just think people just don't understand, you know what I mean? And, it's really frustrating when he's treated so awful, and he's treated so awful because he's a sick kid. Teachers, we have to protect. Yeah, exactly, Diva Den. We have to protect them. That's our job as their parents. Like, whether you're a single mom, a single dad, you have both parents. Like, Craig is already on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, he's already pissed off. Because when Jackson has a problem at school, he does a group text between me and his dad and his brother, so we are all informed what is happening to him. But say he needed to go to the clinic and get his medicine, and she tells him no, you know what I mean? So it just isn't right, and she's been there a really long time, and I don't care, you know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care if you're there, that was your first year. Like, they should have to follow the rules too. And they wouldn't want their children at school being treated that way, you know? Frustrating and not fair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Diva. And we thought about putting Jackson in online school at the beginning of the year, but him spending he spends a lot of time in the doctor's offices. We just don't record it because it's very personal to us. A lot of doctors, a lot of hospitals, a lot of tests, all the time. And we don't record it, and maybe I should start documenting it, because, I mean, it's just a lot for him. And I thought at the beginning of the year, you know, he needed more, you know what I mean? Because he did so good in 8th grade, just doing the half days, but that was a struggle too, you know, like every year. I don't understand that. I don't understand why it has to be every year I have to fight for it. You know, his contract is written differently every year. but it always states that he's allowed to go to the bathroom because, you know, with the bile duct thing, it makes his bowels really weak. So then, you know, it's just so freaking wrong. I'm telling you, it's so wrong. Yeah, Allie, you know, his dad is on it and trying to figure out what to do. I'm waiting for phone calls from the school. I'm waiting, you know, so when you have a problem with the school, they should call you right back. And it's been hours, so I don't know. Thank you, Trendy. I told my boys, take no BS, alright? But my boys are great kids, though, and they come home and tell me when I handle it if I'm at the school every day until it's fixed. Exactly, Pink Butterfly. That's how I feel. I feel like I have to go in there and grab them by the arm and see how they like it. Like, I've had a teacher, he was going to tell me during conferences, oh, well, I'm going to take a break. I said, no, you're not. You're going to sit down. My son had lots of troubles with school. We always in the battle with the school. My son has Asperger's. Oh, really? Wow. Special ed students. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Allie. Jackson! They're evil people in the world, and we just need to rise above them and not let them get to us. So we got to do what we have. Quick story, had someone on YouTube hating on me for my skin. Oh, wow. Frozen, that's not good. We don't play that game here. Jackson! Like I'm telling you guys, he is...
Yeah.
Like, he's tired. You know what I mean? Come here. If you were told... If I were you, I would move. Yeah. Look, who's there?
Pokey, my boy, where are you at? Okay, I gotta go.
Okay. Silly. Thank you guys for listening. I needed a rant to somebody because that is... Hi, Michael. Doing alright. I'm trying to calm down. It's just that I left a very hard-worded letter or message for both the principal and I'm sure she's being talked to about it, but you know, I made sure before he went to this semester that all the teachers had what they needed, and it didn't seem to matter. Yeah, if I see that kind of crap in my chat, Frozen, any kind of racism it's not welcome here, so that's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen it all over of people saying that, and I've blocked the people that are saying that because that's not, you know, that's not okay to me. So I'm having a war between this girl. She laughs at me the whole time. I just told her I'm going to... Very good. Gotta stand up for yourself sometimes, you know, and I'm glad Jackson has a voice. But yeah, it really is, because, you know, a lot of other parents go through it. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of you guys are going through it. And a lot of you guys have kids, so, you know, yeah, and I just, you know, I was really careful about my wording to them, because I just wanted to be like, and F you, and I'm done. You know what I mean? Like, and walk away, but, you know, trying to show Jackson, he was in the car with me about halfway through the message, and I was like, it's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. Like, leave my baby alone. See, that's what I thought, because they're not calling me back, so I'm like, okay, maybe I'll go to the school board. You know, and I said that. I said that in the message. I will call every news channel and let them know, as well as the school board, you know, because that teacher's been there a long time, and she's a bully. You know, it's okay for teachers to be bullies, but when it comes to your children and they're getting bullied, that's not okay. But it's okay for a teacher to do it, and I see that a lot. And not just Jackson. If you have any questions about testing out, you have my number. I have been through this before and ended up sending the boys to private school. Oh wow, Ghost. And no, I don't have your number, so I have your Facebook, Lady Swan's Facebook, but not yours. Oh, I think. Maybe I do. I don't know. Yeah. And when it comes to your kids, you just, like that. You can't just wait for a phone call. You make the next phone call. So I needed to get home. Hey, Bridget. Hi, Deborah. I needed to get home and make phone calls and make sure that his dad knew what was going on. And because, they have to take that. Jackson is a very sick child. He doesn't look sick, but he is a sick kid. He eats, and within 5 minutes, he's in the bathroom. Like that. And sometimes it comes out the way it went in. Sorry, it's gross, but that's Jackson. He's a sick little kid. And I should start recording as many times as we go to the doctors and as many times as he's been in the hospital. Because the one time that I've told you guys was only that one time. You know what I mean? I don't want to get ridiculed for showing that on YouTube, but maybe I need to start, recording it. Even just recording it. Maybe not going live streaming it, but recording it, because this kid is in the doctor's office or hospital or testing or something else all the time. At least every other week, if not every week. I just don't record it. And then so when I don't upload during the day, people are like, what's wrong? What happened? And it's because we're so busy with the doctors. I'm trying to get tests set up because I'm pulling Jack at the beginning of May from school. Vlog his journey for the awareness. And I've vlogged a lot. I have a lot of recordings and a lot of picture memories and stuff like that. But yeah, I have a lot of recordings of it because I've liked to record hearing the doctor say the test results coming back and stuff like that. So then I can come home and look it up, so I can understand it and learn what he's going through, So it would be a great idea to document it. Yeah. So, hey Sandy. Sorry you guys, I'm falling behind in comments. I gotta stop venting. I'm just so, There's another lady on YouTube that records her daughters that is sick and she uploads her doctor's appointments. Okay. So, that wouldn't be weird, to do that? I feel like that would be weird. I don't know. A question for you. Have you had Jackson test for stomach issues? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bridget, for a lot of people that don't know, Jackson has had, here he comes. Yeah, some teachers bully the kids, yeah. And why is it okay for a teacher to bully, but not okay for a child to bully? Hey, H-Top Music. Okay, so Jackson, when he was 9 years old, I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to try and sum it up just a little bit, so it's not such a long story, but, no, not at all. She's informing people of her daughter's illness. Okay. Because I literally have a packet, probably 3 inches thick, of blood results, biopsies, that he's just recently had done. And since when he was 9, he got really sick. We didn't know what was wrong with him. We thought it was his appendix bursted. He was admitted to the hospital. They ran every freaking test in the world. The doctor finally went in with the endoscopy and into his bile ducts and found that he had some gallstones. So, they took the gallstones out, and then he stayed in the hospital. And I'm trying to think. So he just continued to have more tests because he continued to have more gallstones. And, sorry, that's the neighbor's kids. They're so stinky and loud. I'm going to try and read comments as I'm going to. No, it wouldn't be weird. I think of that as a reference guide. You may even need to look back at the videos to ask Jackson what he thinks about documenting it too. Yeah, he gets really mad when I take pictures, man. If you and your family are comfortable with it, your experience may help others with their issues. If you don't want it, their channels, you could start another one and do that there. That's a really good idea, Kelly. Because that's the entire reason we started doing YouTube, was to reach out to families that, you know, might be going through stuff like Jackson, and parents just are at their wits' end. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know. Hey Gregory, how are you? I'm so sorry your little one's having so many health issues. Okay, so I'm gonna get back to the story. So when he was 9, you know, he was in the hospital for about a week, and then they did this, he just continued to have gallstones, you know what I mean? So, they wanted to look at his gallbladder, and so they did this nuclear type scan to it, because nothing else was showing up. It showed that his liver function was normal. It was working at like 85% or something. And so when they went in to get his, you know, they decided his gallbladder's just got to come out. And so when they went in to get it, they ended up having to make more incisions than what they thought, because it was the size of a grapefruit. And it was black in color, and it was full of like a tarry substance. So they had a really hard time trying to drain the fluid inside the gallbladder and stuff to get it out through the incision site. Like, it was real bad. And after that, he got pancreatitis real bad, because the fluid of all that stuff like infected his pancreas and his liver and all that. So then he stayed in the hospital for 3 months with pancreatitis. His levels it was so hard for them to drop. He was uncomfortable. He was on a morphine pump. Like, he was able to control his own morphine going in. You know, couldn't eat, so he had a PICC line put in. And anybody that knows what that is it's like an IV, but instead they go in a main artery on your arm, like right here. Hold on, I'm trying to get my camera in the right angle, like right here, like kind of under your armpit. Or not under your armpit, but you know what I mean, like right there on the other side of your arm. And that goes up and into your, like, to the tip of your heart. And that's what he survived on. It was like a milky looking substance, and that's what he survived on for that 3 months, you know. And his pancreas levels were almost world record. He almost set a world record for as high as they got, and it almost killed him. Pink butterfly, ouch. Yeah, and when you get pancreatitis, and so now Jackson just gets pancreatitis, he just gets it. He has it chronically now. And he still make gallstones, even though he doesn't have a gallbladder. And I asked the doctor, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of phantom limb syndrome. So when they feel like they have, like, somebody's missing an arm and they still feel like they have that arm, like that, if that could be an organ thing too. You know what I mean? Because he has pain right where his gallbladder would be. I don't know if that's a thing. I made it up. So now he deals with pancreatitis. And now his body, from that, he has had gallstones, and his body thinks that his bile ducts are like an infection. So then his body closes those up. So the doctor has to go back in and reopen them and put a stent in and keep those open so his gallbladder juices and his liver juices and stuff can come out. So that's why he can't, and everything on Jackson works backwards. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but like, it's like having acid reflux. You know, your stuff's supposed to stay down, not come up. And that also stemmed from, he's had his stomach wrap put on when he was 6. So, and he's had that done 4 times. On top of having it stretched and, fixed a little bit. That's not including those times. But the 4 times he's had the incisions, I should be documenting it because it is the most bizarre case that the doctors have ever seen, ever. And this doctor is an old doctor. It's not like he's brand new to the practice. Is a real thing. My grandmother lost her legs. She always said she felt them. That's what it called. Yeah. So, okay. So, you know what I mean? Like, can your body think? Like, Jackson's body thinks differently. Like, his body thinks differently. So, he had acid reflux real bad when he was a baby. And it burned out his sinus cavities here. And these ones don't develop until you're like 7 or 8. And so, he had these ones drilled so that they would drain right. And when I'm talking drilled, it's like whole, like that big, like a dollar would be, it's silver dollar, like that big holes in his sinus cavities so that they would drain right. And then this recent one, that's when they did these ones. So he so he was eating potato chips one time and swallowed it, and it gets stuck sometimes right at his incision site from his stomach wrap, and he knows how to deal with that. And then but things work like backwards, and somehow that chip ended up in his bile duct and stopped up all the bile duct stuff, and then his body thought it was an infection. So then his body fought that potato chip, and he got really sick. And that's when we moved to Arkansas, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. I kept telling him, he needs an ERCP, and they wouldn't listen to me. They could not find a pediatric doctor to do. They didn't know how to do it in Arkansas, so they brought in an adult GI specialist to try to do it when we lived in Arkansas, and that was a couple years ago, and they couldn't, and that doctor walked in and walked out and said, I'm not touching him. He's way too little. They were really scared to touch him. He's really like a fragile little kid, Guess sickly kids a hard time pisses me off, truly. I do really think Jackson wants to be sick, really. Yeah, exactly. Like, and he's a good kid, you know what I mean? He doesn't take advantage of all the other things. Hi, MD. Sorry I missed you coming in. I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, trendy girl. Gal. Yeah. Hey, wow, how are you? Hey, Pappy. Okay, boo. Oh, thank you. Well, so, after those 3 months in the hospital, and Kynan can vouch for that, was my sister flew in from Florida when he was 9, just to help me out with Kynan, because Kynan was still in school. Kynan still had to go to school, and, he couldn't be at the hospital with us all the time. So, my sister flew in from Florida and helped out taking care of Kynan and my house, and things that needed to be paid, and because we were there for 3 months, we lived there, and everybody knows when you're in the hospital and you have to stay even a night, it's torture. It's awful. So hi, Pink Zebra. Sorry if I missed you coming in. All right, Greenhorn. And Kynan's in here now, so, I mean, Jackson has had a hard, rough road. I can't tell you how many stints that he has had put in. I mean, I can't even count because I don't even know. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's, when he has those in, it hurts him, and then they put him on narcotics for 3 months. You know what I mean? So then he's trying to go to school all stoned. I mean, I just don't. I'm like at a breaking point, kind of. You know what I mean? Like, just order food and not take a bite. Just sit there and watch my friends eat because it was okay. So and that's the other thing. When you have pancreatitis and somebody is eating right in front of you, your glands will saliva. Well, that comes from like your organs. You know what I mean? And so it just causes more pain. So we weren't even allowed to eat in the room with Jackson. We weren't allowed to have coffee, or the only thing that they would allow us in the room was water. And even that, we couldn't watch him, we couldn't show him that we were drinking water. It was awful. It was the most awful experience in my entire life to watch my baby just curled up on a corner of the end of the bed and just every few minutes pushing his morphine pump. You know, like, it was awful. It was the most awful experience I've ever had. Hi, KK family. So, and now he's starting to go through it again. So when you have pancreatitis, the cure for it is to not eat, not drink. You know, and usually you have IV fluids that go in to keep you hydrated, and it's a very certain IV fluids they put in, because they can't just give you regular saline water. It has to be a very specific kind of saline, so, or IV fluids or whatever. And so, yeah, and so you know that when you have pancreatitis, you just don't eat and you just don't drink. You know what I mean? And then it will that inflammation of your pancreatitis will calm down. But you know, he's had it so much that he will go to school with it. He will walk around with it. I mean, yeah, kind of see. It was awful, and I guess kind of Miss Budoff told him he couldn't go to the bathroom today, and Jackson tried to walk out, and she walked out after him and tried to grab his arm. So now I'm really, really pissed off, and you know how mommy gets when I'm royally fucking pissed off. Excuse my language, guys. That's why it's 18 and over. So, I mean, I don't know how many. And then so they did a bunch of blood work last year, and he tested positive for having an autoimmune disease. And so they sent us to another doctor that specializes in the immuno doctors or whatever. And he put Jackson on all these supplements and wanted to start doing all these things. They did allergy testing on him. They did the whole 9 yards. They did the blood work all over again, and he scored that he was positive for having an autoimmune disease. And that's why he gets so fatigued and so tired. They just can't pinpoint it because it's pointing to all these different types of autoimmune diseases. You know what I mean? And so when we went back to see the results a month later, it showed that he had several autoimmune problems going on. And so he got put on more medicine and more medicine and more medicine, and it was just making him sicker and sicker. And I'm like, I'm not going to shove things in my kid's mouth that are making him sick. So, and now we're at this point that he needs to have another, like it's a barium swallow. It's an upper GI study where he drinks this milky substance. It's like chalk. Jackson says it tastes like chalk, like chalk you would write on a blackboard with. It tastes like that. And so, and then he can watch it swallow and go in and look at everything, and then watch it come back up because it will come back up. But as he's growing, like in height, his Nissen is also growing. You know what I mean? And it's not meant to grow. So he has to have it adjusted every now and then. So now, that's where we're at now. We still have no diagnosis for his autoimmune problem, because it's like the stomach thing over trumps that autoimmune problem, because he's always so much sicker in his stomach than he is tiredness. You know what I mean? And when he's tired, I just let him sleep. I just let him stay home and sleep. Sorry, I'm not going to wake him up and force him to go to school when he feels like that. So, it's been a really long journey, and I have a lot of video and a lot of footage and a lot of pictures of him. It would probably be like a 2-hour video. You know what I mean? Like, literally. And I wish I would have been recording when he was that sick, when he was 9. But, I mean, if you think about the phones back then, like, they weren't the best. You know what I mean? So I just didn't... I might have pictures of him being in the hospital, but not video or anything, because you don't think that way. I don't think that way but I'm gonna start from this point, especially when he goes for his upper GI, because it's bad. It's just so bad. It's so gross. And he's like a little baby, when they drink and they make a mess, and that's how he is, and he's like full of it all over him, all over his clothes, because he spits it back out. It just comes right back out. Goes down and comes right back. So, if she had problems, send him to the office. She shouldn't have touched him at all. Yeah, freaking. I was so irate when Jackson told me, like, she chased him out in the hallway. Like, are you really? Hi, Wagner. Sorry I missed you coming in. Hi, Bob. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean to do that on my channel, but, like, Jackson is part of our team. He's part of our exploring team, and if he's down, we're all down. You know what I mean? And he's not down right now. Like, he just had to use the bathroom. That's it, and what are you barking at? Hey, that's his bark. Do you guys hear him? Ooh, I wonder if my door's locked. That sounded creepy. Lock my door. Ooh, that's creepy. I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but ew. When I went there, that teacher was really horrible. She was a bad teacher. Yeah, she was mean, but, kind of got through it, because he was just a quiet kid. You know what I mean? Well, and then Jackson can only make it until about mid-morning, and then he needs to come home. And that's why we've scheduled his classes the way we did. And the school's helping. Like, he's getting full credit for being there, for a full day. But it's the fact that, he makes about half the week. Like 3 days out of 5 days he makes. And that's not including, like, his one day off on Thursday. So he's going to school like 2 days a week, 2 or 3 days a week. It really sucks. Afternoon, everyone. Just jumping in for hi, CDN. How are you? Yep, you have to listen to your body. No school or even some doctors can't be listened to. Well, exactly, Kelly. And when this doctor wanted to give him his allergy shots because he's allergic to cats and grass, like, one, we don't have any cats, but two, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna I did that with Kynan, and it almost killed him. No way. So I refused it. You know what I mean? Hey, New Jersey. Okay, Sandy. But I refused the shots. I didn't want to put him through that. Yeah, and it's funny because his GI doctor calls him the mystery patient because they can never figure him out and why his body works the way it does. I just have to stay on top of it. That's all. He's got it's one of the number one. He's like in the top 10, but I think he's like number 2 GI specialist in the country. And he's got the number 1 pediatric surgeon. So, that makes me feel better that he has those number 1 doctors. We just got lucky with that. I don't know. He used to have a good pediatrician until they started pushing antidepressants on him. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that to him. As far as I'm concerned, I'm sure others feel the same way. We are here for you, all good or bad. Don't even think you can't share your life with us. We support you. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you so much. Like, I'm all. So, please, how is everybody? Hi, Shocks. The Happy Trio, hi. How are you? How are you, New Jersey? I really fell behind in comments. Yeah. Thank you, KK family. And that's, that's why we started this YouTube channel, is to tell Jackson's story. Because that just, like, kind of sums it up just a little bit of what he's kind of went through. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Deborah. We got 4 pillows, and trash bags, and then we found these really cool, like, letter-looking things. And they were like 50 cents each because they were $1 and then 50% off. But it spells out Jack, J-A-C-K, for our exploring team name. So I thought that was cool because we're going to hang some shelves right here. Some little shelves. And I'm going to put the J-A-C-K there and then some of my, like, spiritual things up there. So, I don't know. I thought that would be cool. Make myself a little corner over here. Yep, I did, Deborah. And then, I still had the $5 off coupon from my last visit. If you went online, you got another $5 off. So I got that too. And then at our store, if you got more than 4, you got $5 off. So we bought 4 things of trash bags. And like you said, they were $2.75, but then really we got $10 off our total, and our total was, I don't know, $16 or something. So we did good. I dragged Jackson there after I picked him up. And these ladies were like walking around the store and they were looking, and they went in the wrong aisle, and then me and Jackson went in the clearance aisle, and they had 4 pillows left. I mean, there's 4 of us, and I grabbed it. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Giant group hugs for Jackson. Thank you, Trendy. Okay, I fell asleep watching you guys last night. You didn't run into more trouble after that home. No, the only thing I like is the geese flying above me scared the freaking crap out of me that I screamed. Because it sounded like people were running at you until they went right over you. And then the homeless man's dog, I was like scared they were gonna follow us, but I don't know. We went early, so I don't think that's why we found very many homeless people. Hey, Rusty Rose, how are you? Me after key moments and why I would after call I wouldn't. Okay, I'm gonna have to take once a week for 4 months. Oh wow, wow, Rusty, I'm so sorry. This guy and no, we didn't run into anybody. Thank goodness. Just the dog barking. And the lights, but that was like across the little river right there, or whatever, the Clear Creek. Somebody really should record all those little clips of me going, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Because I would rather crawl through an abandoned building, you guys. Go through an abandoned building than like walk where there's people living outside or animals. Yeah, and the geese attack. That was funny. I screamed. I thought they were people running at us. It was really funny. Hey, Mystic Angel. Yeah. So tonight's adventure, if you guys want to come along. Hey, Kevin the fam. Glad you made it in. Heard your news and wanted to come and show some support and offer my prayers. Thank you, Kevin. I really appreciate that. And anybody that wants to do that, thank you. Hey, Cardiac. So, yeah. Yeah, so, I feel better. I got it off my chest because, little Jackson goes through it, so I don't like talking about it around him because he doesn't, You know what I mean? I don't want him to feel like he's a sickly little kid that needs all this special attention. So I try to treat him as normal as possible, and that's part of the reason we go out exploring is because, one, he loves it, and two, it gets him out of the house, not thinking about his stomach hurting all the time. It hurts all the time, you guys. Every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That's not a time that don't hurt. And it hurts him a lot. Like, and he plays it off pretty good. But it hurt, you know, he'll tell you it hurts every day, all day, no matter what we do. Still think we need to take every video of her saying. Somebody needs to make a video. I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Yep, Allie. So our adventure tonight is we were gonna take the same road we took last night. I was talking about Jackson being told he can't use the restroom at school, and the teacher trying to grab him. Because I told he texted me, and I said, just leave. Just go. And, because he should have a universal pass at school, and it's a legal binding contract. It's signed by his doctors and everything, so that's why I was so pissed off. Yeah, he's strong, and you wouldn't even know that he was a sick kid. You know what I mean? Like, but off camera, he hurts a lot. He hurts a lot, you guys. Yeah, Brittany. I feel like I have to vent all that, you know, so. Yeah. And it's hard. It's hard to keep your kid's mind off of that. And to keep them distracted from that. Yeah. Oh, hell no. Yeah. Can't go to the bathroom. Yeah, no. My son's going to the bathroom. Because if I have to come in there, I will punch you in your throat. I did it for Kynan. I had to go sit in one of his classes and just eyeball the teacher and make sure she wasn't mistreating him, because he would come home like in tears, because these teachers, they feel like they can bully your kids, and I'm sorry, but you're not bullying my child. I mean, it's not happening, because you will lose your job. Thank you, Cardiac. Thank you. So tonight's adventure, we're going to take that same road we took as we went into downtown. We're going to take you guys for a little drive tonight into downtown. Take you by, like, our stadiums and all that, and then kind of show you where the Capitol is, all that, and then we're going to head over to check out the sugar mill. Now, here's the problem. It is supposed to be a blizzard right now. Watch. Okay. My dog's like... Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna get a cigarette. I did put 18 and over in my title, so there. I'm stressed out. Okay, look. So, we have these adventures planned all weekend, tonight, da-da-da-da-da. We're supposed to get a massive a massive snowstorm coming in. Or it was supposed to already be here, right? It's already supposed to be here. Here we go. Here's our massive snowstorm. It's so stupid, right? Like, that's not a snowstorm. It went literally around us, and Jackson said it's because of the pollution air, like the hot air, because it's such a busy city, that it just pushed it right out.
I'll be in the car, Claudia.
Prayers around you. Thank you, Rusty Rose. Oh, that makes me feel better. Oh, I got like the goosebumps.
Ooh! I said I'll be in the car.
When Jessica was in school, even with her Crohn's, the teachers were letting her go to the bathroom. See, that's not fair, Mystic Angel. That's not right. Yeah, no snore. Grass bite. So, we'll see. We'll see. It's not looking like it's gonna snow. It's like 40 degrees out here. I don't know. So, I don't look like our adventure's canceled for tonight anyways. I don't know. It's supposed to hit the mountains, but gonna go to you, Deborah. Monica, scroll up and read my last comment. Okay, Kelly. I missed it. Okay. I think I read it. There you are. Monica, if you need help on your advice fighting the school, let me know. My mom can give you advice for what you need to do. Yeah, Kelly, you know, like, I'll take it, you know, I'll take any kind of help. I just know that I'm waiting for phone calls back, and I haven't gotten any phone calls back, so I already made a phone call to the school district, or the superintendent of the school, so. Rusty Rose. Oh, thank you, Rusty Rose. I will write your email down here in a second. Come on. I know Mommy's not done, but you need, come on. Hey, you, dog, come on. Thinks he can just stay out there. He can't just stay out there. Alright, let me write it down. Because I don't want to lose it in the comments, you know what I mean? Sorry, I'm shaky. Sorry, guys. Making you guys just a little bit dizzy. Okay. Oh, wait, I spelled it wrong. B-R-E-S-N-A. Thank you, Rusty Rose, for that. Definitely be looking for my email because... What? He's such a good puppy. He's such a good puppy. Hi, Steph. How are you? Nope. No. You keep it. You don't want it either? Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Who can we pass it on to, Deborah? Who can we pass it on to? Mike might want it. Push it up north towards you. Mike will take it. Yeah, I can really see Jackson graduating early, or just, you know, getting his, whatever, his diploma online, because he's a smart kid, and I'm tired of dealing with it. Oh no, Ellie, are you okay? Oh no. Okay, KK family, love you. Thanks for stopping in. Hi, Renee. Bye, Pool. You're not a dork. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you fell down. Are you okay? You sound like me. You need some more bubble wrap, too. The only storm you got is a tropical storm? Oh no. I thought only Poke fell down. I think we all need some bubble wrap. One of these days I'm going to wear Jackson's bicycle helmet just for the video, because everybody tells me I always need a helmet, and I hit my head a lot too. I fall, I hit my head. Let me have had so I'm ready for it to be done, the cold to be done. Oh yeah, because I made you dizzy, sorry. Oh, man.
No, I'm supposed to hop in the shower. Where?
Oh, I just made you fall down. I made you fall down. I saw you. Craig got a really good flashlight, Steph. So, like tonight, especially going into the sugar mill where it's burned down half of it, I'm glad we have a good flashlight. Oh yeah, Michael, you can have all the snow you want. We don't have any, so I can't share. Thank you, Trendy Gal. Yeah, he's a tough little kid. I'm so tired of the cold. My son had cancer, especially times he did not look sick. Yeah. Cardiac. People they judge your child from what they look like on the outside, and they don't know. They have no idea what your kid has been through, you know? I like snow, but I miss 16 days of work when it snowed here. Really, Mystic Angel? Wow. We find bubble wrap for you guys. I need bubble wrap. Knee pads. Don't ever wear tennis shoes on these adventures either. Just think of Okay. You know that movie, what's it called, Deborah? What's the movie called I was telling you about? After I came home from my first chemo yesterday, I went to the potty, turned out, and fell down on my butt. Rusty Rose needs some too. He needs some bubble wrap. Oh, you have to work tomorrow? Oh, I thought the Outer Banks. Oh, I hate people sometimes when YouTubers show me that there are good people in the world. Yeah, Steph. There are good people out there. It's really challenging. Looking forward to seeing your invitation of the sugar mill. Yep. Be watching for it because we are going in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. There it is. Born in East LA. Where he's trying to teach those the Mexicans how to like talk and act like an American. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. If you guys have ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Hi, the famous dog. How are you? I got all kinds of new people on you. It's so cool. Hi, Renee. How are you? Oh, is Mystic leaving? Okay. Got to go figure out dinner for y'all. Okay. And bye, Mystic Angel. Yeah, a funny movie. Cheech and Chong is a good one too, man. I can't almost at 700. Are you serious? Wow, that's so awesome. Yay. Their Oriental guys dressed like cholos. What is happening? Alright, good boy. Let's go inside. All those movies were great. Oh my god, they were so good. I wanted to get away from that school bus. But our neighbors have a little baby. She's probably a little after 1. She's so cute, you guys. But I've watched her come home from the hospital, so it's really cool to watch her growing up. Because she's little. She's only 1. But it's really cool to watch her walking and talking, and her grandma's out there trying to comb her hair, and she won't let her. I was going to show you guys, but I didn't want to be rude. Did K-pop sneak in here? Mr. K-pop, how are you, sir? Yeah, I feel so much better now. Thanks, you guys. Yeah. Thank you, Trendy. Hi, Fabio. How are you? Okay. Yeah, I feel better. I needed to vent. I needed really to vent. I'm gonna die. Tonight it's gonna be, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna step on something. It's gonna stab my foot. Alright, Happy Trio. Are you leaving? But yeah, it's nice to have some people to vent to that, because I'm here by myself, Jackson's in bed right now. Thank you, Allie. Duck. Goose. That literally made me scream. That was funny. Well, you were saying goodbye to somebody else. Okay. Hi, X-Written. How are you? I'm better. The school is being mean to my little boy, so he's 14, but he's still my little boy. He's just a little baby. You don't know. Make sure he doesn't come out of his room. If I knew how to edit and just cut, I probably could edit. Because you guys know you can edit your live streams. Now we're gonna switch gears and go over here because my phone's gonna die. I'm gonna plug you guys in. Okay, let's see here. I needed me this one of these. Which one is it? Oh geez, it's unplugged. No wonder nothing's charging. Nothing charges if you don't have it on the plugged into the wall, you know? I think this one's the one that's not plugged in. Hold on, guys. Okay, let's see. I don't know. One of them's not plugged in. I don't know. The outlets here are so bizarre. They're in like a bizarre place where you shouldn't have an outlet. Right? That's a good way to look at it, X-Written. Blessed to have another day, and I'm so glad it's not. It's 13 boxes. You got 13 boxes. I got 4. I should have got more because I had that $10 off, you know what I mean? So I should have just got, but there was only just a few. But when I was going to get the pillows, these people were looking in the wrong area, and then I was like, well, let's just get a couple. And I was like, let's just get us all one, because they were, you know, on sale. And so we got all 4 of them. There was only 4 left, and then the people came in that aisle, and they were looking. They were like, they were so mad I took them all. And then I felt bad after that. I was like, oh man. A lot of our stuff was gone by the time I got there. I don't think we have a whole lot of couponers here, and because they cracked down on the couponers, and it oh wow, that would have been cool. Alright, Rusty Rose. You take care of yourself. Thank you, and thank you so much, and I will not forget to email you. I just recently learned how to email. Isn't that sad? Yeah, and look, watch. We have to put extension cords in the walls and then drag them from under the couches because they're in the most odd places. So, and I went to go plug it into this one, which isn't plugged in. That's not gonna work. Let's see. I have it plugged into the right one. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't work when you don't have things plugged in right. Oh wow, all the way to Indy? Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That's awesome, Deborah. Oh my gosh, I was watching you guys, like, I was watching Pokey's live stream, like, later. And when he was doing all those raids and you were coming back, Deborah, oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing because you're like 13 pounds. Okay, wait, I need oxygen. Oh my gosh, you guys had me dying. I was laughing. I watched you with a live stream with your video family. Have adored you since then. Your videos were great. Oh, thank you, Cardiac. That's really sweet. No, I think boxes of trash bags. If you guys haven't seen her morning stream, go watch it because she'll show you what she picked up at the Dollar General. And she got some really good deals, so okay, I get it. That was funny though. Oh my god, you guys had me cracking up. Not a whole lot, Francis. Just been sitting here chatting. We're gonna take a stroll downtown tonight, and then we're gonna drive over to the Longmont sugar mill, to show you guys that apparently it's burned down, but the part that burned down is the part we've already explored like 3, 4, or 5 times, and the part that's still standing is the parts that we never were able to get into. So apparently now the fences are down, everything's down, so we're gonna go check it out. At least go look at it, right? We got batteries today, so we're all stocked up on batteries, so I'm really excited. Yeah, that was cool too last night. That was so cool. And then Craig was so mad that I got off. Hi, Craig. Not that Craig. My Craig was mad that I got off the live stream because he wanted to come in and tell you guys more stories. And I'm like, well, you didn't say anything. You just went and got the dogs and left. Wasn't it too down? Over $70 retail and $30. Yep, that's a good deal. Well, and then I don't know if you guys know, but the puppy pulled Craig's pillow. Might have like fell on the floor. I guess while he was sleeping or when he got up or whatever, and then, you know, the puppy was in his kennel sleeping, and when he woke up, he saw that pillow and reached his arm through the slats of the thing and like went like this and got it, pulled it in, and destroyed Craig's brand new pillow we just bought him. So I got him another one because are you leaving, Cool? I looked up the other places you were talking about. It looks like the racetrack and stuff. Oh yeah, did you look it up? Did you read any stories on it? Because that place is yeah, comfy pillows for $31. I don't know. Jackson took my pillow. We bought 4, one for each of us, and Jackson snagged mine. But the way he has to sleep at night, you guys, is, you know, he needs like, he builds himself like a little nest. And when he sleeps with his legs like Indian style, but folded up on his chest. So if you're laying on your back and he's very flexible. He can put his feet behind his head without even like using his hands. It's bizarre. I did too, Kelly. I woke up with it. I did too. I fell asleep to it. His singing made me fall asleep. Hi, Miranda. How are you? I feel a little better and also utterly pissed off. I can't believe that school. I knew I was gonna have to fight them. Show you the pillows? Okay. I'm gonna put you guys down and go get them, okay? You guys couldn't have to just sit there for a minute. And, yeah. Okay, I'll be right back. Great. I will get it up with the bebe. These are the ones we found at our store. Can you guys see? I don't know if that's the ones you got. The down, whatever. I'm not sure if that's what you got, Deborah. But they were originally $8 and they were 50% off, so it made them $4. Yeah, and then they had an extra $1 coupon thing if you bought the pillows. Yeah, so yeah, they ended up being $3 a pillow, which seems like a better pillow than what you could get, the $2.50 one at Walmart that doesn't last. And with Jackson, you have to have pillows in this house. One of these days, I will show you our room and how the amount of pillows that are on our bed is ridiculous. I remember it was Pokey. The guitar, yeah. Yeah, that was about me when I don't know, They said, I'll be right back, and I was waiting, and I'm on the couch. No, mine are different. But mine were $8 too. Oh, really? Okay. I took the last of them. So, for all the new people that are in here, when we sub people, because I can say sub, you know, and show your support and stuff, but we just decided to call it Turtle because I like turtles. I like turtles. You guys ever seen that video? I like turtles. Jackson does it so good. Yeah, him were him was singing with his little guitar and then his ukulele, and then he put it down and was just like, you know, reading comments and stuff, and then Pokey was playing his guitar. 6 of my pillows for 4, and the bamboo pillows in the dive. I'm crazy. Not crazy. That's awesome. Ghost Mafia, that's awesome. And then in the background you can hear Pokey singing along to some of the songs. Yeah. They do late streams sometimes, and then they went on again, and then they went on again. I was like, I woke up to that he had done 2 and had just ended. I was like, oh, I missed it. And that needs to be warmed up. Jackson! Yeah, I fell asleep, so showing how big yeah, he was like, it's so big on me. Yeah. He was hiding in the background. Up to a dead phone. Oh, really, Deborah? Yeah. Yeah, he did. He put us all to sleep with his beautiful singing. Hi, East Dad. How are you? Thank you for stopping in. Did make it to the dollar. Did you, Miranda? That's good. Yeah, him, with your beautiful voice. Even Jackson's like, who were you listening to last night? They sound so good. And I was like, that was him. And he goes, oh, wow. He was so excited. He liked it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice to have days off like that. Kind of had a Wednesday off, and then so he worked 2 days, works 3 days, like that, and then next week he has no days off. His boss works him till he's like dead tired, and then we want to go out at night and explore, and he kind of is really tired. So gotta have your coffee and creamer, Deborah. I'm so happy Walgreens is literally like right outside our door. Like down the steps and around the corner, and there's Walgreens right there. There's a liquor store, there's restaurants, there's a grocery store, there's all kinds of stuff. So I'm happy that we have that Walgreens right there, because that's cool. Happy trio. Yeah, it's nice to have the weekends off. It's a bummer kind of has to work. Hi, Tiny. Oh, no, Goldie. Hi, Goldie. Creamer is a must. Yes, it is. And I'm glad, like, Walgreens carries the creamer I drink, and coffee, and I mean, you can get anything you need there, but yeah. If my phone was charged, I'd take you guys over there, show you guys, but my phone is at 10%. I might lose you. But yeah, you go down the steps, walk right there, and it's just right there. So that's always nice, especially when you're out of cigarettes at 1 o'clock in the morning, and you can just walk right there and get your cigarettes. That's really nice too. Yeah. You never know. I don't know. Apparently the mountains are supposed to get pounded with snow. So, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not Tiny Ghost. Goldie, you're silly. So yeah, now we have to deal with the stupid school stuff because I'm telling you, Monday morning comes and that school hasn't called me back or the school board. This hot, angry mama be going in that school, ripping some new buttholes. Okay, I will send it not your way. I'll send it the other way. It's so hot here. We have air on. Oh, that's nice, Miranda, because it's chilly. It's like 40 something, but it's not. I don't know. I just looked at the radar for your area on IK, and it is all north of you, moving east. Yay! Well, I don't know for sure it's not gonna, it won't cancel anything out, you know what I mean? Because, I'm the better half of Tiny. I have a convenience store 50 feet from my door. I walk the alley and around the front door. It takes less than a minute, and I get into the store. See, that's nice, Kelly. It's nice to have a store that's like walking distance. It's 60 there, 80 there. Jeez. Nice, Francis. Florida seems like it's being hot. Nice. 60s isn't too bad for the winter, though. So that's nice. 50s aren't too bad. If it snows a foot, it don't matter, you guys. We're still going to go out. We're still going to film. We're still going to... We all have snow pants. You know what I mean? Like, when you live in Colorado, you dress in layers because it's easier to remove those layers. So, hi, Amy the fam. So it's easier to remove those layers and to cool off. But growing up in Colorado, going skiing, you know, you layer up and you bring extra clothes. You know what I mean? So it's not going to keep us from doing nothing. Especially weekends are our big recording days. Well, we have to do it, so. Yeah, you are his better half for sure. It's 9 degrees. Carla, Jiminy Crickets. Here, sun shining, but it's going to snow again. Oh, jeez. Nap before work. You know what's funny is cardiac is I always have to take a nap before we go out. Otherwise I don't have the energy. With the fibromyalgia, I don't have the energy to go out. So I'm with you. I'm going to be taking a nap soon too. Because gotta have your naps before you go adventuring. I can't wait for you guys to see downtown though. And you tell me if you would walk down there. Craig's like, I would walk down. He said I would walk down there, but I wouldn't get out and go exploring in any of the buildings down there. Because there's so many abandoned things down there, but there are so many people everywhere. And it's Friday night, so it's really going to be crowded. Until my break is over. Oh, okay, okay, Goldie. Well, thank you for coming in, checking in. Jackson's school's a real jerk, let me just tell you. And now they pissed off the big bad wolf from Mamos, and I'm gonna go in there and I just told Jackson, I'll come get you for your 3rd hour, and then we'll just go eat lunch, and then I'll bring you back for your 4th hour. Because you're not going back there. Yeah, where's the baby there? Oh, the babies are outside playing. I watched their little babies come home from the hospital, and now she's a little bit over 1, and something literally just touched me. Stop it. It's probably my dad. He knows I'm upset. Okay, so did I tell you guys the dime story about my dad? Alright, CDN. Thank you. Thank you so much. No, I've never told you guys that. Oh, okay. So when my dad passed away, me and my sister had to go clean out his house with my uncle and my aunt. And, he just had like a little studio apartment. So he had the bathroom and then like the main room, but the kitchen was in the main room. It was just like one big room and then the bathroom. Well, my dad used to, when, you know, he only got paid once a month. So he was on a very fixed income, and he would only get $10 worth of food stamps, you know. He was a Vietnam vet, and he was homeless for 7 years. And those 7 years, he didn't, you know, for like 2 of those years, he didn't even have a shirt on his back. And so when he finally got an apartment and started getting his life together, and he finished college and all these things and was doing better, and, you know, he used to just tell me the stories because I didn't grow up knowing him. I got back in contact with my dad when I was 19 and pregnant with Kynan. And I wanted his real grandpa to be part of his life. And so, you know, long story short, it worked out better for us because we got to get really close. And, you know, it's been 5 years now since he's been gone. But we went to go clean out his apartment after he passed. And he would always keep all his quarters, you know, he'd find a quarter or whatever, any change. He always kept quarters in his jar for his laundry. And then he always kept his nickels and pennies in a jar or whatever, but he always collected dimes. He had a whole jar of just dimes. And then we came back to Colorado with him, you know, because he was cremated and now I have his ashes. And, you know, it was, I would say a couple months after he had passed. And this happens to me daily. And I'm going to show you guys what I mean in a minute because I haven't picked it up yet. This happens to me daily. I will find a dime. Like either in my house, in my car, on the street, whatever. I find dimes every single day. A dime every day. One dime every day. And it's almost like a sign that he's saying hi to me or something like that, or you know what I mean? Now I haven't picked this dime up yet, but I wanted to tell you guys that dime story, and then I was telling my sister that, and then she started finding dimes, and it was more like we were maybe looking for them, but they're like in the most bizarrest places that they shouldn't probably be, you know what I mean? Oh, did I miss your comment, Goldie? Jackson's teachers were being really mean to him. Wouldn't let him go to the bathroom, even though he has a note saying he has to use the restroom and go to the clinic and do anything he needs to do for his personal health. And once a doctor signs something, that's a legal binding contract, and it overtrumps any school, any teacher, anything. And so Jackson's like, you know, screw that, I gotta go to the bathroom. He got up and was walking out, and the teacher tried to grab him, which, you know, to me, it's like that teacher is just bullying him. He tries to get his makeup homework, and she tells him, you have to go to this website. He goes to that website, can't find it. And then she just tells him, that's too bad. That's tough luck. Like, you're his teacher. You're supposed to be teaching him, not hurting him. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, hell no. Yeah, she tried to grab him. Jackson kind of went like that, like, you know what, I'm going to the bathroom, dude. Like, and he keeps his pass in his little, like, in his little thing he keeps with all his money and stuff. Yeah, exactly. I left a very strongly worded message to the school, and I let them know he would not be going back to her class until she gets it through her thick freaking skull that he is a sick kid. And he's not going to your class anymore. He's done. He's had enough. Exactly. She shouldn't be a teacher. All right, Goldie. Have a good rest of your day. So now let me show you guys. So, I'm in my living room, right? Where is it? Because I saw it and I was just like, hi, Dad. Alright, I'm going to have to turn on the light because it's like just a tad bit dark right there. Okay, look. Look, just one single dime on the floor. Always heads up. Always heads up. And it's just laying on the floor. There's no other money around. There's no change, you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing there. And I woke up this morning and there it was. I haven't picked it up yet because I wanted to show you guys. But this is daily that this happens to me. And it happens to my sister every day too. So, I just put them in that little thing right there. And so, that's my dime story, you guys. Like connected by the stinking cord. Okay, so that's my dime story. I thought it was a really cool story. There is a dime sitting just right there.
Somebody named, I know I'm watching your stream.
Oh.
Somebody named Elijah just tried to message me on Messenger. I know I thought it was him in there all.
Elijah's like, I gotta go to the potty. The puppy is asleep, so. I think the reason he's whimpering is he's eating things he's not supposed to eat. He eats toys, he eats anything. So, I think that's part of the reason he was whimpering is because he really had to go to the bathroom. But he's a hard dog to handle, so. Anyways, that's my dime story, and well, I'm gonna have to read that later. That's a really long message. Yeah, I gotta go to work. Be back at 8 your time. Alright. Alright, Brenda, have a good day at work too. We love you. Really, Miranda? See? Isn't that weird? Like, and then one time I was just like, I'm telling you guys, it must have been just like a week long that I was just finding nickels, and I looked up and I was like, are you broke this week, Dad? I'm telling you guys, it's... What is that? What was that? Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore whatever that was. Really, LAC? Eats anything, and he destroys it in like a matter of seconds. Where toys that Micah's had for 2 years, that dog like has destroyed all his toys. You heard that sound? It sounded like something slid across the floor, and there's nothing out. The dog is laying right here, look. Dog's laying right there. And the puppy's asleep in his kennel. And I just told you guys the dime story, so that... But right before I was telling you guys that, I kept feeling this. And I'm like, just real soft like, you know what I mean? Rub my head and I'm all... Stop it! Yeah. And we had our house blessed yesterday, you guys. I don't feel any negative energies in here anymore, but I can still feel the presence of my dad, and I can still hear as I can hear him, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. Yeah, see? In the most odd, bizarrest places, you find a dime. You know what I mean? Like, you open the door and, you know, right on the ledge of your door by the bottom, I've found a dime there. Like, just in the most bizarre places. And it's like, but it makes it a very obvious to you. You know what I mean? Like, you see it right away. Like, oh, hey. All right, Amy. I'm with you. I think that's how we all feel right now. Have a good little rest. I gave you a like on it. Have an awesome day and a safe one. You go out. Thank you, Amy the fam. We'll be careful. I need to get me some bubble wrap for real. Never heard another person say that. It's so cool. To me, it's really cool because it wasn't like he, you know, like he kept his quarters separate, obviously for his laundry. But why the dimes? He never told me that. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't know what that was a symbol of. Like, you know what I mean? Why he kept that? Because all his other change was just thrown in a jar. You know what I mean? So, I'm not sure. But yeah, I think it's a cool thing because to me that makes it feel like it's my dad. And now that my brother and my sister see it too, I'm like, oh, okay, yep, it's Dad. It's a spiritual symbol, see? I'm getting ready to take a hot bath. Oh, that sounds nice. Allie, you took enough naps this morning. Well, then you're ready for the adventures tonight. So, it should be a fun night. I hope you guys are able to make it. If not, then, you can always watch later, but, save them all, yep. Yep, they go in a little, like, the same jar that he kept his dimes in, or where we always put the dimes that we find. So, it's... Alright, thank you, Miranda. Love you too. I think I'm gonna get off here, guys, and get some things done. I have to get Jack's exploring clothes clean, and probably find the rest of them, because he couldn't find half of them yesterday. So, but we're just gonna go for a ride downtown and then over to the sugar mill. So it should be a fun adventure. Hopefully I have service that whole time. I don't know though. Downtown should be fine, but alright, Allie, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tonight for sure. I won't be on with you tonight, going to the Monster Jam. Oh, really, Brittany? That's awesome. That's awesome. We've been to where we, the speed tracks where they do the ones with the 3 wheels or whatever. We've been to those, but we've never been to the Monster Jam. I said I should take the boys there, even though they're big boys. They still have fun with it. Jackson didn't like it. It hurt his ears. I can't wait to get home and go exploring, right? Alright, well, I am gonna, let's see, get my phone charged up. I got a light, this little light right here. It's a really good little light, but it charges. So I gotta get this charged too, along with my phone, and change batteries. I got things to do, so. Frank! Floor seats. My mom got them from work. That's awesome, Brittany. You're gonna have lots of fun. Just know that it's really loud. I got Jackson some things that, like, ear things that protected his ears, because he didn't like it. He didn't like that loud sound. But that's when he was going through all the sinus stuff, and like he didn't hear right, you know what I mean? So it really hurt his ears. Yeah. I really want to go. We should, yeah. Craig, we should take the boys. Craig gets all kinds of, like, hockey tickets, basketball tickets, for the VIP boxes for free from his work all the time. So, it's gonna be a cold night. Rumor counseling. Phones. Youngest is autistic. Oh, really, Brittany? Oh, yeah. Make sure you have that, because it helped Jackson to enjoy it better than listening to it like that, because it really hurt his ears. But yeah, you'll have lots of fun, Brittany. I'm sure it's gonna be lots and lots of fun. Cold. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, you guys be ready to go tonight, and I will see you guys all there. I don't know what time. It always takes us forever to get out of the house. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm telling you guys, somebody needs to just make one video of me just going, we're gonna die, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It would be really funny. With scary music. I watched Pokey sing. He goes, "You're not gonna die. You're not gonna die." I'm gonna die. New Jersey, I'm gonna say everybody is home by 7 o'clock, and usually we eat dinner before we go. We'll probably get dinner on the road tonight, maybe after we're done. Depends on, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what Jackson does. And then, what time? I would say 9 o'clock our time. And it is 3? Almost 3? No. It is 4 o'clock here. So it'll be 9 o'clock, that we 9:30-ish, I'd say. So, yeah. I don't know what time that is for everybody else, but it's being 5 hours. Yeah, so it should be super spooky for you in New Jersey. Make sure you pop your popcorn. Be ready. Alright, we're playing a drinking game now, guys. Every time I say, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, you guys have to drink. For each oh my god. Or I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. We've been to the sugar mill like probably 5 or 6 times, so... But now that it's burned down, you guys are gonna probably hear me say it a lot. Okay, Francis, we will see you tonight. Thank you. Love you, girl. Alright, guys. You guys have a good rest of your day. Thank you for making me change my mood, stay positive, and think of the outcome, because that teacher will not have a job, and then Jackson will have to worry about it. And maybe next year he can just test out, because he's a very smart little boy. Y'all gonna be drunk. Shut up, Craig. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. It's gonna be a cold night. That story was the freaking funniest thing. I laughed so hard. I'm trying to be in the hospital with Jackson, and I just laughed. Totally wasted. A few bars. Oh, you're funny, Ghost. Oh my god. Alright, yeah. Much love, Happy Trio. Thank you for coming in. And hanging out, calming me down. I know a lot of you guys have kids, and a lot of you guys can kind of sympathize, and a lot of you guys have been through the same thing. So thank you so much for letting me vent and calming me down and changing my mood. And everybody's ready for tonight. But we're gonna stroll downtown, and then, yep, I'll take a drink of Pepsi, right? I'll take a drink of my energy drink. Alright, thanks, Craig. I will see you tonight. We'll talk about the school thing when you get home. Alright, love you guys. Be safe, and we'll see you tonight. Alright, love you guys. Remember, peace, love, and faith. Always have faith in yourself. That's what I'm going through right now, so I gotta have faith in myself that I can make it through this. And yeah, Frank. Yep, it's gonna be a good night, guys. You don't want to miss it. So we will see you tonight. No weather's stopping us, so you know that. Cold, hot, windy, raining, it don't matter. We're gonna go. So, oh, hi, Bridget. We are getting ready to jump off. We had a problem with Jackson's school today, so now that's something we're gonna have to deal with. Yeah, but we'll be back. We'll be back in a few hours. We're gonna go out tonight. I just got on here to vent to you guys about what Jackson went through today at school, and trying to be grabbed by a teacher. She got a hold of his clothes, but she didn't get his arm. As that wouldn't have flown, that don't fly. So, but yeah, she was really, really, really rude to him, mean to him, awful, nasty woman, and now I just have to go the steps above her and take care of it, because, Jackson just needs to go to school and not be harassed by a teacher. So, now I gotta take care of that. So, like I say all the time, yeah, exactly, Bridget. She is a, teacher. And a bully. Like, she just bullies. And that's not okay. It's not okay for kids to bully, so then it shouldn't be okay for teachers to bully. And that's not okay, so... and that's why I always say faith is so important. Whether you believe in God or not, or you have a different religion or not, you have to have faith in yourself to know that you can make it through any situation. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm going through right now, and it's really testing my faith, because I was like, yeah, he's okay, because he just stood up for himself and was like, I'm going to go in the bathroom. Like, almost like, screw you, I gotta do it. Because he knows he has the backup of that contract in the office that the doctor signed, that he can't hold it. So, That's cool. You're here chilling. So, that's what I'm kind of going through, but I know that, things are put in front of you, and it's just an obstacle. You have to get around, climb over it, stomp it down, and keep on moving forward, and know that you can have that strength to do that, because when it comes to our kids, you guys, when it comes to our children, I don't care how old your children are, but when it comes to your kids, like, they depend on us for everything. And so to me, you have to fight, like everybody on here said today, you have to keep that fight. You have to keep going. You have to fight for them, because they don't know how to fight for themselves. Hi, Marie. And so, life is going to throw curveballs at you all the time. It's going to throw things at you all the time, and mountains you have to climb over and around, and you're going to stumble, you're going to fall down, you got to get back up, you got to keep going, because your kids depend on you. Your kids depend on that. And that's the lesson we have to be teaching our kids, is to be strong and keep fighting, and have that faith in them, instill that faith in them, that they know that they can do it, they can fight, they can make it through it. You know what I mean? And I have to keep remembering that. I preach that. I say peace, love, and faith, but then when I go through these situations, it tests me, and I just have to know that I'm a better person than that, and I can step over it, walk around it, and just keep on going and keep fighting for Jackson. And Kynan, you know what I mean? Because I'm about ready to go into Kynan's work and punch his fat, stupid boss in the face. He's not fat, but he's stupid, and he's mean, and he's a bully to Kynan, and I don't like it. So, and that's what you should be teaching your kids, is stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Don't let somebody walk all over you, because thank you, Bridget. We weren't put on the earth for people to take advantage of us and be mean to us, and Jackson being sick, he should still be treated equally. He should still be treated like every other kid there, but have certain, things that he has to be able to do at school. And I made that very clear. So apparently she just doesn't care, because she's got the contract in her hot little hand, and she just don't care. She just wants to do what she wants to do. So, and she won't help him get any of his makeup work, which will pull down his A to, a B or C. And he was really upset about it, because he worked really hard for those A's, you know what I mean? So, that's what we're going through, and, it's nice to know that I can get on here and vent, and have people that either have went through the situation, can relate, or just want to listen and try and help, or just pray for sick little Jackson, whatever. Thank you, Marie. And how Marie said that is you guys can say that in the chat. I know it's been misconstrued, and people have said certain things, but if you read the YouTube contract, it clearly says you can say, hey, I subbed you, and like Marie said, and I will go and support your channel, but you can't ask for that sub back. So when you go to her channel, you leave a comment that you were there, you watched her video, you give her a thumbs up, and, people see that, and they go sub you, and then they go and watch your video, and then leave you a comment, and so forth and so on, and it's like a line that will go. So that's exactly how Marie said it. It's exactly how, if you guys want to say turtle, but you guys can say that in the chat. I know it's been misconstrued, and things have been said here and that, but that's how you can say it. She had it exactly right. And it says it in the YouTube contract, in the YouTube thing. Clearly, it says it. So, thank you, Marie. Thank you, everybody, for being here. But I am going to go rest. I'm going to get some sleep before we go out tonight. Otherwise, I'm going to be too tired to go. And I don't want to be too tired to go. We got to be energized when we go. And, yep. And don't wear tennis shoes tonight. We're going to be climbing over some burnt down building. And I'm wearing my boots. So, Yeah, that's the steps we're going through, Bridget, is reporting the teacher and getting through that part of it, that hurdle of it, and then going to the next step up, because, you know, the school's just going to be slapping the hand. She's been here for this X amount of years, and I don't care. She's done. Don't forget the bubble wrap and the helmet. I hit my head a lot, too, you know. You guys are going to laugh one day when I turn the camera around on myself and I got a bicycle helmet on my head. It's going to be the funniest thing. And I'm not going to tell you when I'm going to do it either. It's going to be a surprise. Alright, guys. So, anyways, we'll see you guys tonight, okay? Thank you all for being here, listening to me rant and rave and have a good time and talk and smoke and do what we want to do. Alright, guys. Peace, love, and faith, and we will see you guys tonight, okay? Love you guys. Bye.